Cutts. I'm an animal sensitive and intuitive and Reiki master practitioner with animallovelanguages.com. And today it is my delight and joy to share with you one of my favorite grounding practices to help me get really focused and calm and present before I tune in with an animal or with their human for that matter. And I learned this technique from one of my mentors. It's called box breathing. And I add a little special twist to it that I'll share with you along the way that I learned from another one of my mentors. And this practice works really well for me, not just before an animal communication session or before a conversation with a being from my own species, but also if I'm having trouble falling asleep at night, or if I wake up in the middle of the night. That's been happening to a lot of us lately as the unrest continues on the planet. And there's conflict, and there's just so many moving pieces, and it can be hard to feel safe and grounded and just simply allow ourselves to fall asleep, turn the off switch on our mind and allow us to fall asleep. So, and that is also why, for this purpose, you'll notice that I do not have my usual ever-present feathered sidekick, Pearl Cutts, with me. I tried to record this video with Pearl, and let me tell you, that was interactive. So here we go. Without the feathers, we'll just take a little adventure together, a little breath work adventure. Box breathing is really easy. It gets its name from how you can create a visual in your mind of a box as you're doing the breath work itself. And I'll demonstrate that for you. You breathe into the count of 4, you hold to the count of 4, you breathe out to the count of 4, and you hold to the count of 4. So what we're doing here is essentially breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. If you've been trying this breath work along with me, you probably already noticed that your chatty mind has calmed down. Maybe the air around you feels a little softer. Maybe your heart has settled down into a nice, comfortable rhythm. Now, there's another layer that I like to add on to this. I do this a lot when I'm driving, because here in Houston, Texas, where I live, everybody has a different idea about the best way to drive, as well as the correct speed to drive at. So it's a really great meditation I use to feel protected and safe and grounded when I'm out and about. It's also a great way to, if you, like me, have vivid dreams and sometimes upsetting dreams or nightmares. I'm what you might call an intense dreamer. So, there's always a Technicolor film going on. I often joke that my life is a lot more exciting when my eyes are closed and I'm asleep. That's not always a good thing. So, like you have restless dreaming or upsetting dreams, this is a great way to invite in protection before you go to sleep. First thing in the morning when you wake up. And one of my favorite times is before an animal intuitive session or a Reiki healing session, to call in my angels, my archangels, my guides for extra support, protection, and guidance, and love. friendship. It's great when we're going into a new situation to feel like we've got our friends with us. And so this is something that really I rely on it. I cannot emphasize that strongly enough. And I've combined two practices in one. The box breathing, which I learned from one of my coaches, and the archangel, what my teacher Sonia Choquette calls a cube of space, where you call in your archangels. I've put those two together. And so with this next breathing adventure, if you will, we're going to be calling in our archangels. So the first archangel I call in is Raphael, and I visualize his color, which is a bright, vibrant green. And he is the archangel of the mental plane, so calming the mind and bringing peace to our thoughts. I always visualize my mind calming and clearing when I call in Raphael 3 times. Michael, or Michael, he stands behind us. His color is a brilliant deep blue, and he's our protector. He's our cord cutter. He is always watching our back, making sure that we are safe and protected. And so I feel myself with the best bodyguard ever, if you will, and not just a bodyguard, but a heart guard and a spirit guard, as I call Michael to me 3 times. And then to my left is the Archangel Gabriel, or Gabriel, as some of us say. And his color is a brilliant diamond white, and he is the archangel of the emotional plane. And so I always visualize and feel my emotions settling and stabilizing and kind of coming together at a peace point and just becoming still. So I become a calm, clear mirror to receive information from animals, or be very focused and present to receive sensory and emotional cues from life going on around me, so that I can make good decisions and feel competent and confident in my own life, so to speak. And so I always visualize these things as I call in Gabriel 3 times. Now in front of me is the Archangel Uriel. And Uriel, or Uriel, as some people pronounce it, vibrates to the color of a brilliant ruby red. And the color of good things, the color of blessings and gifts to come, the color of light shining through the darkness. And I always visualize and ask for blessings as I call Uriel to me 3 times. Above me is beautiful Archangel Raphael. And Raphael vibrates to the color of a gorgeous turquoise sky blue. And Raphael is the archangel of calm and order. So this is especially good for me if I'm having a little bit of a chaotic day, or if I've just come from a high intensity animal communication session and I need to get calm and grounded before I go into my next session, or into a class that I'm teaching, or into a class that I'm taking, or just calm down and unwind before I go to bed. I always visualize Raphael's help and protection, just kind of maintaining order and reestablishing a sense of calm and control over of my life as I call him to me 3 times. And then beneath me is the Archangel Chamuel, vibrating to a beautiful pink. The color I visualize is not unlike the color of my shirt today, in a beautiful bright pink. And Chamuel is the Archangel of compassion, of care, and of self-care, and of unconditional love. And I always visualize those gifts flowing to me and from me as I call Chamuel to me 3 times. And by my side, or within my soul being, my aura, if you will, I next invite in Raphael. And Raphael is the archangel that ushers me ushers us all into this earth plane and escorts us back home when it's our time to cross. And he's also our biggest champion and the wellspring of our intuition. And so I always ask for his help to awaken my intuition and help me feel at home in this world when I call him to me 3 times. Above Raphael is the beautiful, brilliant, golden, white, gold, yellow light of Metatron. And Metatron is the archangel of the divine masculine, of the heavens and all the company of heavens and beyond. He is our connection to those whom we love across the veil, to the light beings, to our spirit guides, our guardian angel, our companion angel, all of our helper guides who we may call to us for different purposes, or for the expertise that they can provide. And so I'm always visualizing this and the many, many, many seas of angels, as my teacher Shannon Cutts says, and highest vibration spirit guides and light beings and light workers who are there waiting for my call, waiting to help me with anything that I need, or with anything that one of my animal or human clients may need. And I visualize this when I call Metatron to me 3 times. And then down below Shamuel is Sandalphon. Sandalphon vibrates to the color of a beautiful silvery gray color, beautiful silvery gray sparkly color. And Sandalphon is the embodiment, the archangel of the divine feminine. And Sandalphon connects us all to the animals, the nature spirits, all of life on this planet, and to the inner earth. And I always visualize Sandalphon as tree roots that extend all the way down into the very center of our world, grounding me to this home, this planet Earth home of mine, grounding me to the spirit, the energy of all of life, and the animals and the birds and the insects and the plants that I so love, and also awakening my compassion for the complicated lives that we lead, and the difficulties that we face with trying to coexist in a harmonious and humane and unconditionally loving way. So let me just demonstrate for you the way that I put box breathing and my cube of space archangel meditation together. What I'll do is I'll start, we have Raphael and Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raguel, Shamuel, Remiel, Metatron, and Sandalphon. So we have 10 archangels that we call in. And so I will do 10 rounds of box breathing. And it works out perfectly because I call in each archangel as my teacher, Shannon Cutts, has taught me 3 times. And you can do it out loud. I prefer to do it silently when I'm combining it with box breathing because it's a lot easier, and it allows me to focus on my breath. But I can actually demonstrate out loud so that you can learn how I do it and practice along with me. And I'll use my finger as well to make the box so that you can visualize that as you're calling the archangels to you. So inhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 4, and hold to a count of 4. So Raphael as you inhale to a count of 4. Raphael as you hold to a count of 4. Raphael as you exhale to a count of 4. And then hold to a count of 4, space. Michael. Michael, Michael, and hold. Gabriel, 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 and hold. Uriel, 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 and hold. Raphael, 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 and hold. Shanuel, 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 and hold. Raniel, 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 and hold. Metatron, 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 and hold. Sandalphon, 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 and hold. And after you've called in the archangels, you can actually feel them. They have very big energy, a very big presence. And you've completed 10 rounds of box breathing. There's a very different quality to the air in the room, to your sense of being inside your body. I always feel this. I always feel calmer, more centered, like I've just taken an energetic shower, if you will. I feel like a higher, calmer, clearer, better version of me. I will do this frequently throughout the day as I need it. And often I will start my day this way, and then I will use another prayer that my teacher Shannon Cutts taught me. Please move me this day in the direction of my highest good and the good of all. And a special prayer that my Reiki master taught me. Please show me how I can help and who I can help today. And then conclude with an invitation to my archangels, my guardian and companion angels, my highest vibration spirit guides, the runner guides, the helper guides, the teacher and healer guides, the nature spirits, and the joy guides, to share anything that I need to know right now. Just tell me what I need to know right now, and just wait expectantly to receive their wisdom. And that's also the right time. It's a great time to invite in any specialists, mentors, helpers, specific ministries of angels. You can get very specific if you need help. Ministries of canine angels. You're about to talk with a canine client, and maybe you feel like you don't know a lot about dogs, or you just don't feel like maybe this is your first time, or maybe you can ask for canine healing angels, or feline behavioral angels, or parent nutrition angels, or anything really. There are just seas of angels. There are ministries of angels waiting to help you out. You can ask for helpers who've crossed over from the other side of the veil, a human or animal. You can ask your own beloved animals who've crossed over to come back and help you, and they will. They absolutely will. They're on call for you. And all you have to do is reach out and ask, and they'll be there to help you. So all of these different techniques are just extremely supportive to me as I show up to be of service to my pet clients and my pet parent clients, and show up to be my best and brightest me in this world. And so I really hope that this has been a blessing and a help to you as well. Love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, please subscribe to my channel. Lots more where that comes from. Please check out Let's Talk to Animals, my animal communication podcast. It happens every week. Head over to animallovelanguages.com. I have tons of wonderful free tools, including a 5-day animal communication camp, an online camp you can take for free, a 4-part intuitive pet parent workshop that you can take for free, weekly blog post, and lots of inspiring messages from animals. And so I hope you've enjoyed today and that you enjoy all those resources at animallovelanguages.com. And I look forward to hearing from you. So all my love and bye for now.